Hi, I'm Nadia, and today I'm going to speak to you about the effects of diabetes on various body parts. Diabetes is a silent killer whose effects can be felt in every aspect of the body. We've all heard the term diabetes, but what is really diabetes? According to the CDC, diabetes is a condition whereby the body does not properly process foods for the use of energy. Firstly, we are going to look at the steps and things that we can do in order to lower our blood glucose level. Eat smaller portions. Instead of using a regular dinner plate, we can use a salad plate to dish out our meals, and that might deceive the eyes and say, hey, the stomach will be full. Next, we are going to incorporate we need to incorporate a high fiber content into our diets. Fiber is vital because fiber helps break down the glucose levels in the blood. Exercise. Simple 30-minute walk a day is suffice. 30 minutes every day for 5 days, that's enough. It helps also with the breaking down of the glucose in the blood. Avoid juices. The juices that we buy at the stores, they've got a lot of added sugars in there. Therefore, it is wise to eliminate that and incorporate more water, which is one of my favorite drinks, into the diet. We've got to limit our sodium, also limit the amount of sweets that we partake of. Sweets, all these things, glucose, these things are broken down and it adds sugar into the bloodstream, which is what we're trying to eliminate. Another thing that is good as well, instead of using the full milk, it's best to use low fat milk and low fat dairy products. It's wise also to eat 3 meals a day instead of the regular one. Sometimes as a diabetic you will skip a meal, but that is not advisable. It's best if you eat 3 healthy meals a day and you can incorporate 2 to 3 healthy snacks. The key to successfully combating diabetes is portion control and exercise. There's a study that was done in 2012. It states that people who consume 30.6 grams or less of fiber is highly to develop type 2 diabetes. Again, the more we incorporate fiber. And what is fiber? Our grains, our wheat, our vegetables, our fruits, all these things are part of fiber, which will help break down the glucose in the blood. Now we are going to look at the effects of diabetes on the various body parts. In the circulatory system, that is every aspect of our body. We've got blood vessels and veins and arteries in every aspect of our body. And diabetes allows the high blood pressure, it causes hardening of the arteries, and the National Institute of Diabetes and Digestive and Kidney Disease states that diabetes doubles the risk of heart disease and stroke. Then we're going to speak about the integumentary system. What is that? That is the largest organ of the body, which is the skin. What does diabetes do to the skin? Diabetes causes the skin to be dry. Therefore, it is wise for, as a diabetic, that you keep your skin moisturized. Now, persons who are on the heavier side with the folds and creases in their bodies, diabetes causes these areas to gain moisture, and that's a breeding ground for yeast, for fungus, and for bacterial infections. Another thing that diabetes can do, as diabetics, we've got to be careful about the pressure points under our feet. That can cause ulcers, and without proper care, it will lead to amputation, unfortunately. Next, we're going to look at the eyes and visions. I mean, my eyes, how does diabetes affect the eyes? Yes, it does affect the eyes in that it causes the blood vessels to become swollen and leaky, which may lead to diabetic retinopathy. A diabetic person with diabetes is advised to visit the eye specialist once a year, at least once a year. We've got diabetes also causes extreme thirst, excessive urination, bloating, vomiting, nausea, fatigue, and heart complications. All these involve with the endocrine system, the excretory system, and the digestive system. Lastly, we are going to look at something that happens to a lot to pregnant persons. It's called gestational diabetes, which causes preeclampsia. Not only that, but it also causes the babies to be on the larger side, which is difficult to come through the birth canal, and therefore a C-section is done on these persons. Diabetes is a silent killer, as I stated earlier, and therefore it is imperative to use the right decision, to make the right decisions to lower the blood glucose level. Remember, portion control, exercise, following the doctor's advice will help combat this destructive force. I thank you.